so much fun working with my next guest on the show Trial and Error. So I am so happy that he's here. He is now starring in the Tony-nominated Broadway musical, Kimberly Akimbo. Please welcome my friend, Stephen Boyer. I tell you, when we worked on the show Trial and Error, the first season was with John Lithgow, the second was with Kristen Chenoweth.
Yep.
We played best friends in this crazy town, but do you have any favorite memories of us on the show?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great show. We got to improvise a lot, make up a lot of jokes, but I learned your superpower on that show, which is you're able to fall asleep any place, anytime.
Oh, all the time. All the time.
We'd be like, we had these long days where we were in, a courtroom scene. It'd be like 12, 14 hours, and we'd be like, so they're serving lunch. Does anybody want to share? Because you would be a sphinx. You just...
I can't sleep. I can
like
sleep.
Out of nowhere, and it would just deep, deep sleep.
And it's still the same to this day. I was asleep right before you came.
Yeah.
But... I love this because you have been acting for years and you're so well respected as an actor. But what was the craziest job that you had while you were a struggling actor?
Well, I was a stand-up for a while.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of stuff to make money when you're a stand-up. And one of the things was a friend of mine was like, you can wake up early, call into a radio show, and act like your girlfriend's cheating on you, and you get paid for it.
Yeah.
So I would do these radio call-in shows where it'd be like, BJ and the Bear in the morning. And you would call in and be like, okay, you're gonna be Todd, and she's gonna be Jessica, and we're gonna catch her cheating on you. And so I'd have to tell my wife at 5:30 in the morning, I'm like, I have to go scream at a stranger on the phone. Just try and sleep. Okay. And then I'd be in the next room being like, you ruined my life! I gave you everything! And then afterwards they'd be like, great job. And I'm like, $50, going back to bed.
Oh, man.
I'm not saying all of them are fake, but the ones I did, definitely fake.
I love you because I came to see you in the Broadway musical Kimberly Akimbo, and I was blown away. And I want to congratulate you because Kimberly Akimbo has been nominated for 8 Tonys, including Best Musical.
Yeah.
It's so good. Can you tell us about it?
Kimberly Akimbo, it's about Kim, a 16-year-old girl from New Jersey. She has a rare genetic disorder where she ages 4 to 5 times as fast as she should.
Yeah.
So she's played by the actress Victoria Clark. And, but, she's also dealing with other stuff. She has an alcoholic father, she has a narcissist mother, she has a career criminal aunt, but so she's trying to figure out, we meet her on the eve of her 16th birthday, and the life expectancy for someone with this disorder is only 16. Yeah. So she has to figure out what to do with the time that she has. And here's the kicker, it's hilarious.
It really is. And you play her father.
I play her dad,
who's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So I know that you take your characters very seriously. You're drunk most of the time in the show. So how did you prepare for this?
Lots of research. I feel like we've all seen people play drunk, and it's super cringy because it's just bad.
Yeah.
And so, most of my acting choices are made based on fear of embarrassment. So one night I set up my phone and I recorded myself, and I just did shots.
You did?
And I just did some shots, and then I'm like, I'm gonna see what I really look like. And I walked around my apartment and ran around and bumped into stuff and, tried to talk and was slurring all over the place. And I'm like, this is hilarious. And then I watched it the next day and I'm like, oh no, that is sad. It's sad. It's sad and kind of gross. And then I took that, and that's kind of the basis of, because I have to be different stages, and the beginning he's feeling it, but then later on he's totally blackout drunk.
Right.
And so, I had to be able to tune the dials
Absolutely.
that. So I kind of leaned on that video.
And you were awesome when I saw you. Also awesome. I want to know your wife Emily. Like you guys are parents of a 4-year-old. 4-year-old.
Yeah.
How are the 4s going now? Look at the face.
Yeah.
Like Emily was pregnant when we were working together. Now 4 years old. How is that?
I remember I told you were one of the first people I told that Emily was pregnant.
Yes.
Because we were in the makeup trailer and you were on your phone and I was like, Sherri, I have some big personal news. And you went, what, are you pregnant? And I'm like, Emily is. And you were like, oh my God!
And so now 4 years old.
4 years old. 4 years old. A lot better than 3 years old.
Yeah.
You know, they say terrible 2s, and I'm like, 2s are great.
Yeah.
I think that's just a phrase they just like the alliteration of it. But 3s, it's like negotiating with a terrorist. It's bad. And he would find the stuff to say that he knew would push our buttons, and he just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. One day, I don't know where he heard it, but he said the phrase, he goes, I'm gonna kill you. And we're like, no, don't say that. And he's like, and then from then on, we'd be like, he'd meet strangers. We're like, this is Robin. And he'd go, I'm gonna kill you. And we're like, no, he's so funny. Just him. That's just Robin.
Oh my gosh, well, you got a 4-year-old, and now you're expecting a new baby. You're gonna have a new baby. Oh.
Yeah.
How you
no
feeling?
sleep.
No sleep. You
more
will
sleep.
never get any sleep.
No.
With another
true.
baby.
That's true. I mean, I don't really sleep now with a 4-year-old.
Yeah, and with this new one. I just want to say, I don't remember the name of the movie that you were in with J-Lo. What was it when she was the
Hustlers.
Hustlers. Stephen Boyer was the one they took all his money. He was with the FBI and it was so sad.
I was the only redeemable man in that movie.
You were so wonderful in Hustlers, and I never told you that. You were so great in the movie. But Stephen, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you came. I'm coming to the baby shower, and I'm here. I live here so I can babysit now.
Great, we'll call you.
Except I don't want the baby saying I'm going to kill you.
There's no guarantees. I don't know what's going to happen.
I want y'all to go see Stephen Boyer on Broadway and Kimberly Akimbo. You can take the kids. It's so good at the Booth Theater in New York.